OWC now has two 80 gigabit a second SSDs. You have the Envoy Ultra as well as the Express 1M2 80G. The Envoy Ultra uses Thunderbolt 5 to get those speeds, and the Express 1M2 uses USB4 V2. Both of these are technically 80 gigabit a second capable, although the Thunderbolt certification is harder to get because there's more stringent power requirements, and that's why there's a couple differences between these drives, namely the fact that the Envoy Ultra has this built-in cable that you can actually remove and replace with the new cable if you need to by removing the rubber pads from the bottom, taking the screws out. You can also always change the SSD on this one as well. But this one is fully pre-built and they really don't want you to take the cable out. But if you had some issue with your cable, you could get a replacement ordered from OWC. It is a little bit annoying though in the real world though, because you have to actually reach around the back of your computer if you're using this with a Mac Studio or a Mac Mini and you want to unplug it and plug it back in. With the Express 1M2, you can disconnect it straight from the drive and always just leave the cable plugged directly into it. The Thunderbolt certification is the biggest difference between the two of these. And the next big difference is the fact that the Envoy Ultra is only available in 2 or 4 terabyte configurations. With the Express 1M2 80G, you can actually get it pre-built with a drive already built in, or you can also build it on your own and you can get the enclosure starting at just $220, and then you could put an 8 terabyte SSD in this. It works really well. I'm getting really fast speeds on this using that 8 terabyte SN850X as well as an 8 terabyte Samsung 9100 Pro. I'm going to have links for both of these drives as well as my favorite NVMEs to put in the Express in the description below. Let's talk speed. The Envoy Ultra, I was getting about 5100 megabytes a second on the read and the write, testing this with the Thunderbolt 5 computer. And with the Express 1M2 80G, I was getting 6400 to 6000 megabytes a second on the read and the write with the Samsung 9100. Using a WD Black SN850X, I was hitting about 5800 to 5600 megabytes a second on the read and the write. So the Express was actually a little bit faster than the Envoy Ultra for me in the real world. Whenever I tested both of these with the Thunderbolt 3 or Thunderbolt 4 computer, I was getting about 3000 megabytes a second on the read and the write. If you look at them side by side, you can tell the Express is a little bit bigger, a little bit taller, but they both are made of solid aluminum. And the Envoy Ultra is IP67, dust proof, water resistant, and this one actually has durability ratings on it. The Express technically does not have any durability ratings, which is definitely too bad, but this one still feels like a hefty boy. It's got this heat sink design on it, so it does a great job at dissipating heat. In the real world, both of them do get hot when you use them. I didn't feel like one of them was hotter than the other, so it seems like they did a great job at using the aluminum and the ridges on the side to allow both of them to dissipate the heat. Now let's talk price. The Envoy Ultra retails for $400 if you get the 2 terabyte version of this, or it's $600 for a 4 terabyte version. The 1M2 is available in several different configurations, starting at about $220 if you just get the enclosure. You can also get it pre-built from OWC with one of their NVMEs built straight into it. This one runs about $700 for the pre-built 4 terabyte version, so it's more expensive than the Envoy Ultra if you get it pre-built. But if you go buy your own 4 terabyte Samsung or WD Black SSD, this one will typically be a little bit more affordable than the Envoy Ultra. And if you want, there's also typically some good deals to be found on 8 terabyte SSDs as well. I'll have links for my favorite drives in the description below, so be sure to check those out for the best prices. But you can build an 8 terabyte one of these for a very reasonable price, especially when you compare it to some of the other options on the market. Really, all you're losing with the 1M2 80G is there's no Thunderbolt certification on it because it can't pass any tests due to the fact that there's different drives being used on it, and due to the detachable cable on this also is one of the reasons they said they put the cable on the Envoy Ultra is to give it that full Thunderbolt certification. You get a 2-year warranty on the 1M2 80G and you get a 5-year warranty on the Envoy Ultra. So OWC is really marketing the Envoy Ultra as this ultimate Thunderbolt 5 drive for professionals because of the built-in cable, because of the certification, because of the better durability rating, and because of the better warranty on it as well. It's kind of hard to choose between the two of these though because of all the great things that they put in the Envoy Ultra, but it also has some of those severe limitations like the built-in cable is honestly really annoying, even though you can always get a replacement later on. To me, it's just nicer to have a detachable cable, especially if you want to stash this in a bag. I hate having extra strain on the cable. It's reinforced around the boot of the cable, which should help, but it still makes me nervous to throw this in a bag, and I'm probably not going to travel with this one as much as I would be comfortable with traveling with the 1M2 80G. Also, I do want to say in the past, I've always recommended buying a pre-built SSD over building your own SSD because you get that certification and you typically get better speed guarantees and warranties from companies. But the Express 1M2 80G has been a very reliable drive for me. I've had no issues with it at all. And after testing some more of the nice external enclosures over the years, they can keep up just as well as the pre-built ones can. So if you're trying to decide between the two of these, you really need to ask yourself, do you want the longer warranty? Do you want the Thunderbolt certification? Do you want the guaranteed performance? In which case, I would get the Envoy Ultra just because this one is super solid. It does do a great job. But if you want the flexibility of having the detachable cable, putting your own NVMe in it, as well as saving a little bit of money potentially, then I would recommend getting the 1M2 and put one of your favorite SSDs in it. Really, you can't go wrong with either of these, and I'm going to be using both of these drives for years to come. If you're interested in buying either the Envoy Ultra or the Express 1M2, I'll have links to buy both of these in the description below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any upcoming content.